Namaskar, welcome to Pradipta's Musings. Today is the day after Basanta Panchami and Saraswati Puja, and today is also the day when the whole nation is mourning over the demise of the living embodiment of Goddess Saraswati, the Nightingale of India, Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar ji, who has left her mortal coil today morning to be united with the eternal Brahman.
मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है.
Today in my musing, I am going to share some very unknown facts about the spiritual life of Lata Mangeshkar and her association with the Ramakrishna Vivekananda ideal. Lata Mangeshkar had an unusual dream that returned to her every night when she was in her early 20s. It was a recurrent dream in which she used to find herself sitting on the steps of a temple of some unknown deity with sea water washing her feet. That dream was interpreted by her mother Shuddhamati this way, that this indicates one day Lata is going to be very famous and that she is blessed. Her father, Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar, was a celebrated classical music singer and a reputed theatre personality. Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar was into astrology. It's very interesting to note that he had made prophecy about Lataji reaching unmatched heights in her career, and that indeed had come true. Lataji's golden voice reigned in the hearts of millions for years and will continue to do so and have won her a goddess-like stature. Lataji is worshipped as the living Saraswati, the Bharat Ratna awarded unrivaled melody queen, the unparalleled evergreen empress of playback singing, our national pride, respected Lata Didi, was born on 28th September in the year 1929. Lataji was originally named Hridaya by her father, which was later turned into Lata after the name of the character Latika of one of her father's plays. Lata Didi was born with inborn musical skills which were discovered when she was just 5 years old by her father. It happened so that one day Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar, while tutoring his students of music, had provided with them a lesson of Purya Dhanashri, a beautiful evening raga, so that he could come back from a market nearby and then take their lesson in the particular raga. In the meantime, when Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar was not there at home, Lata Didi, as a 5-year-old girl, was playing around and she listened to the riyaz of Purya Dhanashri raga by one of her father's students. She immediately picked up the tune of the particular raga even without having any formal lesson in it, and she also was rectifying the mistakes made in rendition of that raga by that particular student. While she was doing so, her father had arrived home and he discovered how talented musically his daughter was. And from that day onwards, Lata Didi's tutelage in Indian classical music started under her father's guidance. Lata Didi's inborn musical skills were further enhanced by her later teachers like Ustad Aman Ali Khan Bhindi Bazar Wale. Though she was compelled to act in a few films initially, but her mind and heart was into singing only. She got break in playback singing finally after some initial struggle and soon emerged as the new singing sensation in film industry, where she reigned as the undisputed queen of playback music for decades. Besides her golden voice, her simplicity and pleasant personality, devoid of egoistic mannerisms won her a goddess-like reputation in the hearts of millions. It is heartening for the devotee of Sri Ramakrishna in me to know that the melody queen Lata Mangeshkar had high respect in Ramakrishna Vivekananda ideal, and she had also read a lot in detail about the works of Swami Vivekananda. Interesting to know that once, while on a visit to Belur Ramakrishna Math on a pilgrimage to pay her respect, she had disclosed that her father Pandit Dinanath Mangeshkar used to resemble Swami Vivekananda in his physical features, and this similarity was pointed out by many of his acquaintances. Mainly, this similarity inspired Lataji to know more about Swami Vivekananda. Lataji received blessings of Swami Bhuteshananda, the then president of Ramakrishna Order, and was impressed to discover about his appreciation and support towards music, in spite of being a Vedantin sannyasi. Lataji had a keen desire to sing for once at Belur Math premises, but never got an opportunity for the same. Another beautiful desire this immensely devotional great singer had was to sit on a moonlit night on the banks of the holy Ganga, flanking the premises of Belur Math, watching for unbounded time the Ramakrishna and Vivekananda temples from a distance and contemplating. All this information have been gathered by me from the Bengali book Charon Chhuye Jai by the very reputed Bengali writer Mani Shankar Mukherjee. With warm regards and deep respect for the immortal soul of Lata Didi and her unparalleled music, I am sharing a few renditions of mine of Lata Didi's immortal songs in my own humble way from my music channel Pradipta's Raga Music. You may kindly visit my channel through the links provided with this video to listen to my renditions, which are tributes to the unparalleled Queen of Music. Another interesting anecdote about Lataji I would like to share in this musing, as read by me in the book Lata Mangeshkar in her own voice, which is based on real conversations of the Bharat Ratna awarded singer with London-based documentary filmmaker author Nasrin Munni Kabir. Lataji in this book said that during the early phases of her singing career in films, she was introduced to the then reigning singing superstar Noor Jahan ji and was asked to sing in front of her by her mentor, well-wisher, Master Vinayak. Noor Jahan was not Lataji's guru, but Lataji liked her singing very much and was inspired by her. So singing in front of her was almost like singing in front of a guru for Lataji. While singing, she remembered her father, Master Dinanath Mangeshkar's words, "When you sing in front of your guru, consider yourself a guru." Armed with confidence provided by this valuable piece of advice, Lataji sang in front of Noor Jahan ji, and she received accolades and blessings from Noor Jahan ji, who was visibly impressed by Lataji's voice, and the friendship lasted for a lifetime. I pay my humble tribute to the great Queen of Melody, Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar, whose voice will reign immortally in our hearts till time exists. Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.